the archetypal Australian man. He's stubbled, he's a maker, a farmer, a builder. And he dresses in clothing that befits that kind of work. But the Aussie man in 2017 is also creative, individual, he's international. And increasingly, he's interested in what he chooses to wear in order to show it. I want to know how these ideas, old and new, combine.
Continuity, check, continuity. We're back.
My name's Adam Baidawi, and I'm a writer for GQ Australia. I've always been interested in style, especially the big ticket names I grew up looking at in the pages of GQ. But I'm also interested in the rise of Aussie design and where it comes from, because even though we might not be the most fashion forward of nations, we do have something pretty unique about us.
People really want to understand how to make things again.
I make one garment per size, per fabric.
What I do is sell things that fit into people's lives perfectly.
Sure, Australia doesn't have the sartorial heritage of London or the leather-making history of Milan or the chicness of Paris when it comes to men's fashion, but what it does have is simplicity, functionality. I want to know if this obsession with making has influenced how we dress, so I went to see Sydney-based shoemaker Andrew McDonald to talk about men making things.
The first thing I think of is that, this kind of the iconic, rugged individual. They work on the land or they work in the city, but they need something that's tough, durable and rugged. And that really informs the way, clothing is built and made and what people want to wear. Culturally, we've always been interested in making things, and it's been a can do. Let's make it, let's see how it goes.
And understanding how the things that they wear are made.
That relationship really helps inform people about what they're getting, but it also adds value because there's nothing worse than just getting a sneaker and going, well, it might be a special edition, but it's still made by a machine and it's not built to last, it's not sustainable, and there's no sort of inherent personality in the product. When I make a pair of shoes, I make this shoe and it's a great thing, but it's kind of inert until I get someone that comes along and their personality jumps into the shoes and then it turns it into something else.
Who do you think your typical male customer is?
Well, they tend to be someone who recognises quality, has an interest in craft, they're prepared to pay for it. So they want something that's unique.
Trained in the UK under luxury bootmaker John Lobb, Andrew's workshop in the Strand Arcade in Sydney is actually only a stone's throw away from Lobb's first store in George Street back in 1866.
He came over, emigrated to Australia.
Like his first
store. He basically started making boots for the gold miners and, boots with secret compartments to hide your gold.
Right, so it's kind of a British technique invented in Australia for, workmanship, right?
That's right.
Wow. So I guess if you're talking about functionality and practicality being woven into Aussie style culture, it kind of started there?
That's right, it
wow.
did, yeah.
So Australia is obsessed with craft.